Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Shearer Smokes. And you join me here in Dollar Glen. Dollar, of course, being my old hometown. And it's a rather nice early afternoon. The sun has been out. It's still a little bit chill in the air. We are due snow around about Friday. Quite heavy snow over the weekend, I believe. A lot of yellow warnings coming up on my phone about the snow coming, so we'll see what that brings. So I thought I'd get out today and make the most of the last of my days off. So I've set the camera back slightly further back than usual, just so you can get a good view over my shoulder of the waterfall. And it was quite a nice walk up through the glen today. Slightly treacherous, as there has been some damage to the bridges following on from some of the heavy winds that we've had. And here's a picture just to give you an idea. And now just over to my right is Castle Campbell, which is peeking through the trees, and here's a shot just to show you that. So yeah, so quite a nice spot to stop and enjoy a pipe before heading back down through the glen and then into the Mill Green. So as I say, it's been a nice couple of days, the best of which was on Friday, and I made a trip out to Culross, probably about a 15-minute drive from where I stay. And Culross I've visited many times. I've done a few videos from there. Culross being famous, of course, for being a location site for the series Outlander. There's quite a few scenes shot in and around Culross itself, and it has an amazing history. And if you look through the old Shearer catalogue, you'll find a few videos dedicated to that. One of the most interesting spots, history-wise, is of course the Abbey, which dates back to the 13th century, the original Abbey. Unfortunately, the ruins that are left are now closed off to the public due to it being an unsafe structure. That's been the past year since it's been closed, so I'm hoping at some point in the future it will be reopened, as it was a great spot to go and visit, not only for people into history but also for myself and my good friend Mark. It was a great cigar and pipe stop for us, especially when you could get up to the old refectory, which then looked over across to the Forth, and some magnificent views from there. So hopefully they'll get that situation sorted, and again we can get to revisit it. But whilst there, we did go and visit the Abbey itself, and here's some pictures just to show you. Now in the Abbey itself there's a rather interesting family crypt, and here's a short video just to give you a glimpse of what that is. And after a little trip round the abbey, we took a saunter down the hill back into the village itself, and we headed out to the pier, where Elaine and I enjoyed a couple of cigars, and the weather was just spot on for photographs, and here's a couple of shots that I took on that day. So as you can see, the weather was just amazing, considering it's only early March, and it did get slightly chillier as the day went on, but we caught it at the right time, as I say, to enjoy a cigar on the pier. And the views again are just tremendous here. Where you look out to the Forth or back into the village itself, the reflections in the water were just a photographer's dream, really. So today, as I said, I'm up in Dollar Glen, and the pipe I have with me today is my rusticated Tankard. As I said, the camera's a wee bit set back, so I'll pop in a close-up picture just to give you a quick view of that one. So I really like my Peterson's Tankard, especially on walks out like this today, and I think I've picked a really good tobacco to go with it. And it is the Rich Dark Spring Dew from G&H, and this is a little sample pack that I got from Cigars. Now, quite an interesting blend, as it has a honey essence topping on it. It also has that Lakeland essence going through it as well, so there is that sort of floral, sometimes described as a kind of soapy note right at the very beginning, which I did pick up on, but that's now eased off into the background of the smoke, and those sweet nutty tones are now coming through, and again, it's another good, for me anyway, another good outdoor smoke. As I said earlier, we are due some heavy snow incoming on Friday, I believe. And believe it or not, just before I started filming, there was one or two little falls of snow just coming through, just blowing through the trees. So yeah, maybe a hint of what's to come in the next few days. I forgot to mention in my previous videos, I had a lovely chat with my good friend Gary out there in Chicago, old and in the way. We had another online herf, and it was just a great catch up. And Gary is the type of guy that, although he's way across, thousands of miles across the pond, it feels as though I've known him for years. And yeah, we had some great chats about pipes and tobaccos and a lot of family stuff, and yeah, so it's always great to catch up with you, Gary, and look forward to the next one. So yeah, once I go back to work, that'll be me there for the next few days, so it's going to be next week before I can venture back out again, and hopefully the snow, if it does come, has been and gone by then, so I can venture out, and that being the case, hopefully get some filming done. And I hope you can join me on the next video. As always, thank you very much for joining me and your continued support. It's great to always see some new subscribers coming in, and of course thank you to everybody that takes the time to watch and to comment. That's, as I always say, very much appreciated. So on those happy thoughts, enjoy the rest of the week and the upcoming weekend. And as always, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.